Nigeria, my people. Nigeria, my country. What a wonderful country. A country of nepotism, tribalism, terrorism. A country of by force. The British unite us together, unite the North and the South together by force. They unite us together for their own selfish interest. And left us, and we are all suffering it together now. Some people are superior, while some people are inferior. For how long are we going to keep deceiving ourselves, pretending we are one Nigeria, while we are not? People like us will not rest until the truth prevails. I would like to remember my Baba Fela Nicolas Bokuti. Baba Gani Fawe, may their soul rest in peace. I will not forget these people. They are the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. The Fulani X-Men is massacring people right now, wiping out a whole community. 870 alone in Sata Kaduna were killed, and nobody is saying anything. Nobody is saying anything. Army killed 2,000 Shia Muslims in Zaria, and nobody is saying anything. Hundreds were massacred in Nasarawa, in Agutu, Thailand, Taraba. Hundreds of people were killed in Enugu, in Ondo, in Delta. Hundreds of IPO protesters, talking about the Biafra agitation boys, they were killed. They were massacred. And nobody is saying anything. Yesterday, a woman was raped and beheaded in Edo. In Edo, no arrest, no persecution, no convention. What a wonderful country, Nigeria. A country of terrorism, a country of nepotism, a country of corruption. What a wonderful country. People like us will not rest until things are beginning to get better. If we cannot do the right thing, let every region go their own separate way. A country where some region feel they are the ones superior, while others are inferior. They said they are born to rule. Enough is enough. Nigeria have gotten to a point of no return, that it is either destruction or we divide. Everybody go their own separate way. What a wonderful Nigeria. They said we are one family, one people. It is obvious that the young Nnamdi Kanu is teaching our leaders a lesson. Even if Biafra is not achieved, at least the agitation is dealing a blow to our leaders, to our stupid leaders, and their injustice. You can see they are holding meeting upon meetings because of a tribe, because of Biafra. They said it's nothing. They said Biafra is dead. They said they are nothing. They don't have value. They have no value. But today they are holding meetings upon meetings. They will never have rest until they do the normal thing, until equal right is guaranteed, until you respect me, I respect you. Together we'll push this nation forward. If you think you are the one born to rule, you are more superior than me, then we'll divide this country and let everybody go their own separate way. I said it in one of my videos before. I said when we fought Biafra war, so that we fought civil war, not Biafra war, civil war, Biafra war, so that we fought Biafra war because we were having misunderstanding. When when civil war stopped, when it ended in 1970, it means the whole country united together. We have to treat ourselves equal, with one love, one accord. But it is not like that. See, ever since the war ended, one tribe, they keep suppressing the minority tribe, the Southeast people. Now we are fed up. It's either the South unite together and stand against this northern people who think they are born to rule, to drop this idea of they are born to rule nonsense. Nigeria cannot move forward. Let everybody go their own separate way. Enough is enough. That's why I don't come here to preach long sermons. I just want to make some key points. How can you say we are one country, we are one Nigeria? The people that died in civil war, it is only the Southeast people, the Biafra people who remember them. The rest country then, why the rest country feel it is none of their business? Why is it that the Igbos who remember the people that died in civil war if we are one Nigeria? I have been here in Europe for 18 years. When they are talking about their civil war, the whole country they come together to remember the people, their brothers who died in their civil war. They will declare public holiday. People will not go to work because of they are remembering the people that give their life for the unity of their country. But in Nigeria, it is only the Igbos who care for those people who lose their life during war. That means there is something fishing there. The Nigerian government don't want us to talk about civil war. They swept everything under the carpet. For how long are you going to keep suppressing these people? If you think you go to social media, you see them, we are insulting ourselves. Igbos insulting the Yoruba, Yoruba insulting the Hausa, Hausa insulting the Sousa, especially the Southwest and the Northerners insulting the Igbos. If the Igbos is that bad as you people claim, as people are claiming, why can't you let them go? Me, I'm here to say the truth, like brother Ben Bruce will say, to make a common sense. Inadi is dealing with these people. They are holding meeting here and there because of the people you people said they have no value. Then why are you holding meeting for? Holding meet until you go for these IPO leaders. There will be no peace. This stupid quick notice the Northerners they gave the Igbos. We are waiting for them to carry it out. They say it will start from October 1st. We are waiting for them. This is 2017. This is not 1966. We are living in a computer world. I will see how you are going to kill over 50 million people, Igbos. We are waiting for you people. Me, I don't instigate war. I don't like war. I like unity. We have to do things right. Do things the normal way. Not until without that, Nigeria will divide. Let everybody go their own separate way. Every tribe in Nigeria matters. When Boko Haram were really dealing with those Borno, those northeast Nigeria, everybody in Nigeria, our hands were on deck. We were all feeling it because we are together. We to us in the south, we feel every part of Nigeria is something happened to any part of Nigeria is our problem. Now the Igbos are agitating for Biafra, and you people think you can just sideline them, push them, and say they don't matter. They matters. Igbo matters. I am not Igbo, but it is the truth. You think it's only Igbos that are suffering this thing? We in the south side, we are suffering it too. Like I said in my last video, I said, there's no way you will tell your child in the south side and say you will become president. The highest level, the highest position you will be is governor. Because the answer are the one who is ruling us. The only look at the president the South ever produced. The South ever produced. Obasanjo is by accident. Obasanjo became the president of Nigeria when Murtala died. It's by accident. In 1999, he became the president again just to appease the Yorubas because they killed Abiola. Everybody know of Jonathan. How Jonathan became the president of Nigeria. Otherwise, this boy will not become president. This boy will never be president. I cannot live in a country where I am feeling inferior, where the people in the north feel superior. They are born to, not until they drop this idea of born to rule, Nigeria cannot move forward. Thank you.